go, 'cause your love is what I want, babe.
Hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm doing fine. It's what time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. where I am. And yeah, I'm doing a video about the things that can help you survive on your first few days when you come to America, because I'm very positive that so many people are going to win the green card. And if you're one of them, this video will be so helpful. Please make sure you stick to the end of it. I'm going to share with you things that are very helpful, that will help you and save you a lot. So if you win a green card, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come out here immediately. I'll suggest that you take your time, get your stuff together, prepare, take your time to prepare, because if you're not prepared, you might get frustrated. Remember, as I keep telling you, life in America is very different from what we are used to back home. And if you're not well prepared, you might get frustrated very, very easily, because as I keep saying, it's very different. I'm not going to say it's hard, it's challenging, but in a different way. So there are several things that can help you survive, because remember, when you come over, you do not get your stuff together all at once or immediately. It takes some time. So let's say you'll get someone to host you. You will still need to drive around or to do things. And remember, you cannot drive around if you don't have a driver's license. So there's this thing called international driver's license, ICDL something. It really helps. So you can use it as your driver's license before you get your American driver's license. So that will really help you move around, drive. You can drive to go to places where you want to, because let's say somebody hosted you, they might not be able to drive you around all the time. So if you've not gone to a driving school, make sure you go to a driving school, learn your driving skills, and get your driver's license. That will really, the international one, that really helps because it's international. So, and it's gonna be valid at least until the time you get your official documents, your official American documents. That really helps a lot. Another thing is to prepare psychologically. Like a good number of people, when they come over here, they get this culture shock. Like, it's something, what you expected versus what you got are totally two different things. So hope for the worst, and expect the worst and hope for the best, because it's not always what we think it's gonna be. Number one, it's gonna be lonely. Number two, the weather is crazy. It might be too hot, it might be too cold. The food will be weird for your first few days. Like everything, I remember when I got here, I was always in in a state of shock, because everything is so different and you're like, this is not what I expected. So be prepared psychologically, okay? Another thing is bring your clothes. Some people assume that wherever I'm going there's clothes, but remember, you have to buy, and they're expensive. Compared to where we are coming from, clothes are expensive. So at least bring enough clothes to last you at least for some good amount of time, because remember, if you do not have enough clothes, then you're going to struggle. Make sure you're very, very well prepared, because you might find a host here, but they might not be willing to help you to that extent of buying you clothes and your personal stuff. So be prepared, and that will save you a lot. In your mind, I'm going somewhere and I'm going to start from scratch. Do not have expectations, because that's why most people get disappointments and end up hating their host or end up hating people. So be prepared in that way. Another thing is save some money. At least have some little amount of money, because that will really help you in getting along and getting the things you want. Can you imagine wanting something but then you can't have it because you do not have money and you have no one to ask like for the money? So it's good to save some little money for yourselves and bring it over, because hey, having something is good because you will be self-reliable. Remember, I told you in my last video, do not have that much expectations, and if you're like that, you'll be good to go and life will be so easy.